You're alive.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Half of no time, like, half of no time. You see the place there now, that? Isn't there? We're up on the third floor now. We're up on the press box area. Brandon for you, it is cold, right? You want a good jacket. Maybe a good warm jacket.
The conversation has been heard.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah. It is a different scene altogether here this evening. A massive stadium capable of holding 44,000, and we have, I suppose, 200 people will be maximum here tonight. Yes, we have a massive stadium of 44,000, and what do I now? Make sure your name. Will I keep it closer to the mouth that way? Is that better? Okay now? Are you happy with that? Is that okay there now? Okay? Can you hear me all right? Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, testing 1, 2, 3. Speaking all the way from headquarters here, Cork, GA, the famous Parky Keeve. The famous Parky Keeve. All right? Yeah. If we get excited, like to be all right. One, two. Oh, that's ladies and gentlemen, we have, of course, our draw. You can see it on the screen. And then we have Finbar Gallivan, our main club sponsor, Skoda dealers in Bandon. And don't worry if you want a new car or a good service, he's the man to go to. So we'd like to thank Finbar and all his staff there for the wonderful courtesy and the support they've given us, particularly this year. Our Sintra live there, as you can see, that's our station down in Bailnablaw, wonderful friends of the club and indeed our underage sponsors, and we're more than grateful to them. And again, just to remind our listeners that of course we had quite a sad week really in the passing of our Rooney, Jimmy O'Mahony, but we gave him a fitting send off, and I'm sure that Jimmy's family are quite happy with what happened. And of course our draw, which is taking place on the 9th next week, and we'll have that. Tickets are available for anyone who'd like to get them. We'd be more than delighted to set you up there. Just give us a phone call, ring Donny Keane or Buddy there in the bar, or indeed myself, or anybody at all in the committee, and we have tickets available for you. So again, just to say to our to our sponsors, Bailnablaw shop there, who sponsor our underage team, we're more than grateful for all your help and your courtesy during the year, and we wish you well with your renovation.
Longcool, ever a Domi Hall Max Sweeney, ever a 3 T and Tommy, ever a Cahill James Kelleher. Lena Longcool, ever a Coig Gerard O'Donovan, ever a Shane Reed, ever a Shot Colin Guinea, Lana Parker, ever a Hutt Fionn Keane, August ever a Nay Sean O'Donovan. Lena Lachisa, ever a Desh James O'Sullivan, ever a Hendy David Buckley, ever a Dodio, Cara Keane, Campaign Foreman. Lena Lachisa, ever a Treaty of Jack Mead, ever a Candy of Ty Tommy, ever a Coig Donald Tommy. St.Finbarrs, Secours Patrick O'Neill, Lena Longcool, ever a Bo Sam Ryan, ever a 3 Jamie Burns, ever a Cahill Alan O'Connor. Lena Longcool, ever a Coig Colin Lyons, ever a Shea Owen Murphy, ever a Shot Colin Scully. Lana Parker, ever a Hutt Ian McGuire, Captain of Overland, August ever Hutt Michael Shields. Lena Lachisa, ever a Dennis O'Brien, ever a Hayes, Brian Hayes, ever a Fettis, Tia Welsh. Lena Longchisa, ever a Treaty Killian Myers Marine, ever a Candy of Owen McGreevy, ever a Coipi of Stephen Sherlock. Ray Tor, Secretary Shaw, Connor Lane, Bantier. We would again ask everybody attending this evening's game, from club officers, club management, players, and all patrons attending the game, please fully comply with distancing and with all the rules and regulations laid down for the playing of our games during COVID-19 and the interest of protecting your own health and the health of everybody else in the stadium. We would greatly appreciate your full cooperation.
Good evening, everybody, and indeed you're all welcome to Cork GA headquarters for what should be an intriguing game tonight, we hope. We have the Premier Senior Football quarter-final between Newcestown and St.Finbarrs. Of course, Newcestown, just after playing hurling on Sunday, certainly 3 days is a very short amount of time to recover and to prepare for a football game. It's practically impossible, but nevertheless, never say any more about those boys. They'll certainly give it their all. Of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors there, Finbar Galvin of Bendon, Skoda. Finbar is a great supporter of the club, and we very much appreciate his support during the year. And we have the Sintra shop in Bale na Blah, and they're indeed great supporters of our underage club, and we'd like to thank them very sincerely. And we need all the sponsorship we can get. It has been a very difficult year with COVID, and income is very, very low, so we'd appeal to you all. We'll be running a draw there, as you can see now on your screen. We'll be running a draw the week after, just next week. So if you'd like to get tickets for that, you can contact any one of the committee members, and you can have as they say, if you're not in, you can't win. So to give you the team there now, we'll give you those in a few minutes. We'll just see if there's any changes. But I know that the Newcestown team are playing as selected, and they are. We'll come to you now in a minute. We have a slight technical problem here. welcome here now to Páirc Uí Chaoimh for the quarter-final of the Premier Senior Football County Championship. Newcestown versus St.Finbarrs. Tonight, of course, is a beautiful night for football, there is no doubt about it, and the pitch looks just impeccable altogether, as usual. It's quite strange, a stadium that would hold 44,000 people, just 200 people allowed in, obviously due to the COVID, and indeed it's a worrying time for a lot of people as the numbers are creeping back up again, so we'd plead with everybody to do your best and make sure that you keep your social distance and wear your masks whenever you should, and of course wash your hands. Now, just a few things before we start. We've had these streaming now with the last number of games, and we had a little bit of difficulty, all right, last week with sound and that, and we had a few good critics, to be fair to them, and you know, we always love constructive criticism, but we'll just let you know you're not dealing with Marty Morrissey and RTE. You're dealing with the local boys here now, Mike Minan and Aidan O'Rourke. So we'd hope you'll put up with us, and we'll do the best we can. And just to let you know that Newcestown, after playing hurling last Sunday, just 3 days to prepare. And of course we had our secretary's funeral on Monday, so that was a day out of it. So it is indeed very difficult for them, but I have no doubt they'll give a great account of themselves. The Newcestown team is in goal, Christopher White. Number 2, Micheál McSweeney. Wearing number 3 in full back is Cian Toomey. Number 4 is James Kelleher. Number 5 is the son of the chairman, Garrod O'Donovan. Number 6 is our hurler, but a mighty footballer as well, wearing number 6, Luke Mead. Number 7 on the wing is Colm Deneen. Our midfield pairing, we have Fionn Keane, the big tall Fionn, and indeed another big tall man with him, Sean O'Donovan. The half forward line, we have a young lad there now, son of Jim Sullivan, and of course I better not forget his mother, because she might give out the next time she'd see me. Seamus O'Sullivan, a great little young lad, and another young lad wearing the number 11 jersey, and that's David Buckley, son of the great Tim Buckley there as well. And the captain wearing number 12 is Cora Keane. Then on the full forward line, wearing number 13, we have Jack Mead, brother of Luke. And wearing number 14 and 15 are the brothers, Tyke Toomey and Daniel Toomey. So indeed, they're our team, and we hope and we wish them the best. The Bars, I believe, have a couple of changes. Mike, have you the Bars team there?
Thanks, Aidan. Yes, I have the Bars team lining out here. I won't go into their family history because I don't know who their mothers or fathers or their grandmothers are, so we won't go too far there. But what I have in front of me, and it might change during the game, but we'll update you as it's happening. In goal is a Patrick O'Neill, wearing number 2, Sam Ryan. Number 3 is Jamie Burns. Number 4, Alan O'Connor. Number 5, Colin Lyons. Number 6, Owen Murphy. Number 7 is Colm Scully. In midfield then you have the captain of the team of St.Finbarrs is Ian Maguire. And lining out alongside Ian is Colm Keane. Into the forwards wearing number 10 is Dennis O'Brien. In centre midfield or centre forward is Brian Hayes wearing number 11. And number 12 is Adam Lyne. Completing the full forward line then is Killian Myers Murray. Full forward is Owen McGreevy. And lining out at number 15 is Stephen Sherlock. So I think there might be a few changes, but as I say, Aidan, we'll come back to you when we know and they line out.
Yes, indeed, Newcestown now down in the circle, having a chat before the game starts. The Raytor column, we have Conor Lane is the referee for tonight's game. Conor, of course, a very experienced referee after refereeing a couple of All-Ireland finals, so he'll certainly be on the ball. The Bars now are just tippy around on the other side, and the crowd are on the far side of the field over, practically in the middle of the stand. Families are with each other, all social distancing according to the rules. Michael, what do you feel of our chances here tonight? Or do you think it's a stretch too far?
Aidan is never stretched too far when you talk about the Newcestown team. Certainly, after last week's defeat against Foreigneens in the hurling, they'll be wounded. But as a fellow comrade of mine at work, Bandon man, said, they're like Newcestown is like a dying wasp. You better watch out for them. So hopefully tonight they'll turn up. I expect that they will, but let's see how it goes. And hopefully the turnness won't kick in. Hopefully Drennan will get him over the line.
Thank you, Michael, for your comments there and for your thoughts. And the two captains now are heading into the middle of the field. That's Ian Maguire from St.Finbarrs and our own Cork Keane. Cork wearing number 12 there. So referee now is just getting a photograph taken. And in the meantime, we'd like to welcome all the people from out Farn there who are viewing us and joining us this evening. We have people from Canada, America, China, I believe. We've even got people from France, England, and indeed well up the country, people from Cavan there. You're very welcome to join us, and we're delighted that we could have this facility for you to see what we hope will be a top-class game. Now the sides are, the toss was made, and Newcestown are playing from the Blackrock end into the city end. Number 18 there, I'd say, is after coming in. Michael Shields. Michael Shields has gone to midfield instead of Colm Keane. Michael Shields replaces Colm Keane. So it is number 18. Referee now checking that everything is okay before he starts the game. Indeed, a beautiful game, a beautiful evening for a game. So here we are to start the action. Red Thor throws the ball in, and away comes. It's Ian Maguire on the ball now, and he's heading up the field there. Newcestown trying to keep him out, and it's Colm O'Brien, and it goes back out here now to Stephen Sherlock, the danger man, and it's a free overcarrying a free to Newcestown. Newcestown now let the ball out to Luke Mead. Luke Mead has it here now. He gives it out to Cork Keane. Cork Keane now on the ball. He lets the ball out the far side of the field, but is it a bit of stretch too far? And this Jamie Burdens now gives it back here to Olin Murray, and he gives it back out here now again to the Colm Scully, and Scully now on the ball. Scully has the ball now, and he gives it out here again to it's over here now, and here comes Sam Ryan now, Sam Ryan again. He gives it out now to Maguire. Maguire has the ball. He's toe to hand. Newcestown coming around him. He's looking to get it, but in it goes there to that's Owen McCreevy's side, and he gives it back down here now to Colm Lyons again. Lyons with a shot, and it goes left to the right to the post and wide. That's a bit of a let off there for Newcestown. Newcestown certainly just trying to get into the rhythm of it. It's not easy after playing hurling on Sunday and come back to play football tonight, 3 days later, but we'll do the best we can, as they say. Christopher White now at the kick out. Christopher looking around to see his options for a short one. He taps it over to Kelleher. Kelleher now turns around, and he gives it up here now to Colm Deneen. Colm Deneen seems to be held back, and he's lost the play. And away come the Bears again. The Bears now slip it out here, and in they go, and they're turning in. If I could see his number, I'll tell you who it is. And 'tis Sherlock again with a kick, and that looks good, does it? And a wide ball, it goes left to the post and wide. So, certainly, things just settling down. Players, I suppose, trying to get their rhythm. We'd just like to wish a few people well there that have been laid up in the past, and we'd like to say hello to Mackie Collins there in Clonakilty, and we hope you're doing well, Mackie. And out it comes here now to Colum, to Luke Mead. Luke Mead now with the ball, and he's looking, and he's half foul, but he gets away with it, but he's tackled again and he loses it. But the ref says it's a free for Newcestown now, and Mead going to take it himself. Mead gives the ball across to Kelleher. Kelleher now gives it out here to Micheál McSweeney. Micheál McSweeney lets a nice little ball in. Tips it back, gets away to the ref said, touched it on the ground. A bit unlucky, but anyway, here they go again. The Barrs now with the free. The Barrs let it across here now. Out to Owen McGreevy again. McGreevy on the ball now. McGreevy hand to toe, looking, gives it out here to Dennis O'Brien. Dennis O'Brien now tackled there by Kelleher. Holding him out there, keep him outside him. The ball comes back here now again. It's on to Colum Lyons. Colum Lyons now with the ball. Colum Lyons looking for an opening, and certainly, and a good kick, and that looks good, and that's the opening score of the game. A point for the Barrs, scored by Murray there, Killian Myers Murray. He's the man, I'd say, that got that one. So Christopher White going to start the play again for Newcestown. Lets it out here now to Cian Toomey. Cian Toomey puts it across again over to Kelleher. Kelleher certainly on the ball quite a bit. Toomey now on the ball again. Toomey looking to give a ball up here to Corrakeane. Corrakeane has it. He nearly lost it, but he has it back again. Gives it out here now to Donovan. Donovan now on. He's bottled up. Buckley has it, and he's fouled. It's free in for Newcestown on the 45. On the far side of the field, on the north stand side. Over here now. There's a foul there, a push in the back. Tyke Toomey is fouled. He lets the ball in, but maybe taking a bit quick, but Barrs have control of the ball again, and away they come, out of the back line. The Barrs now slip it over here to the far side of the field, and that's over to Sam Ryan. Sam Ryan now, and he slips it in there into the middle. He's turning around there now, and back out here again now to Brian Hayes. Brian Hayes now after moving out from full forward, and he's slipping in again. And a very fast ball in there. That looks dangerous, but a great, well done by McSweeney. Micheál Mac, a great tackle there. And up the field he's coming. And Kelleher running off from there now. And he turns it back. He decides no, gives it to Deneen. Deneen steps inside. He's going now. He's trying to be tackled again. Gives it out. Heavy tackle, but away he goes again. Micheál Mac is it again. Micheál Mac now trying to cut inside. He gives it to Cork, but Cork loses. A free is awarded for an earlier foul. So a free to Newcestown just inside the 45. Possible chance of a score here. Yeah. This is Colum Deneen, is it? As far as I can see. We're up pretty high in the stand. Colum with a good ball. It looks good, yes, and that's a mighty point, a great score to bring the scores level at 1 point apiece, with just over 5 minutes gone in the first half. So Patrick O'Neill now, the Finbarrs goalkeeper, coming out to take the kick out. There's a bit of getting to know you here in the corner. It's Tyke Toomey and Jamie Burns there. And the ball comes out here now. The ball is broken away, but away come the Barrs again. They have it. Here comes Sam Ryan. Sam Ryan now gives it inside here. Ball almost taken off him. Well done there. And it was Brian Hayes. Brian Hayes with the ball now. Brian Hayes puts the ball across the side of the field there, and slips it inside again. The Barrs have it now coming from the far side of the field. And this could be a score. Danger here. This could be danger. And dear, but well tackled. Newcestown got off there, but a free awarded. Lucky they didn't concede a goal. Well, Mike, that was pretty danger there for Newcestown.
Absolutely, and he got right inside his man there and was looking a bit anonymous. I'm not actually 100% sure. I think he was holding back, but I think it's a good free to concede there because it looked as if the Bars would have had a chance of a goal there.
The free now to be taken. We'll see his number. It possibly is Brian Hayes, is it? Is it Stephen Sherlock is taking that one? Stephen Sherlock. He gives it plenty air, and indeed has gone well into the black rock end, and that's a point. So that puts the score. St.Finbarrs 2 points, Newcestown 1, with just over 7 minutes gone. So Patrick White now preparing to take the kick out again. The Bears are pushing up now on the kick out and they're trying to force Newcestown to go along, I'd say. And he gives a long one out there. Up goes Garrow Donovan, but it comes off his hand. It's a Bears sideline ball. Certainly the Bears pushing up on Newcestown's kick out there and forcing them to go along. Oh, that ball is Liam Miles Murphy there now. He's slipping inside, a dangerous forward, this guy. Oh, he taps in a nice crisp little ball. And it goes in there to Sherlock. Sherlock, another dangerous man. And if he goes inside, he could do fierce damage. A big high ball coming in. This could be danger here. But it goes right to the post and wide. A let off there now. Certainly, Newcestown doing quite well. They're pushing up. They're trying to keep them out from getting goals. And that's the main thing. If they can keep them without the goals early on, we might be in with some bit of a chance here. Of course, the Bears red hot favourites. And naturally enough, they won the county 2 years ago and they won the final last year. And away comes Luke Mead now. We'll follow the play. Luke Mead now with the ball. He gives it out here now to Fionn Keane. Fionn Keane, the big Fionn. He's looking for options. Fellas trying to run on, but they're certainly tight marking here this evening. And away go tight to me. And now he breaks the tackle. But he said he's blown for overcarrying. Maybe a tad harsh, but we won't say any more about that. The ball comes out here now again to Owen McGreevy. McGreevy again now on the ball. McGreevy letting a long ball in, but this is intercepted here. Gives it out there again. A beautiful ball here. Out comes Micheál Mack. Micheál Mack now gives it to Cara Keane. Cara Keane back out here to Deneen. Deneen now to and gives it back to Deneen. Deneen now moving. Newcestown are moving. And now away goes Buckley. Buckley now with the big hop and he takes a solo. And he's trying to get inside, but he's being kept outside. He slips one man, he slips two. He has off the left leg. It looks good. And a great score there by young David Buckley. An outstanding score. And certainly the Newcestown following are very happy with that one. So now Patrick O'Neill with the kick out again for St.Finbarrs. Certainly an entertaining game so far at 2 points apiece and heading on for 10 minutes gone in the first half.
Good score there, Aidan, especially off David Buckley's weaker left foot. Did very well to cut inside again. Great
score. Maguire now letting the ball down. And that goes into McGreevy again. McGreevy turning back out now. He's hand to toe and toe to hand, as they say, and he's going out, but Newcestown are surrounding him a small bit there and keep him out. They're looking for options. They're looking to edge open the Newcestown defence to see if they can get one into the net. But they're certainly, Newcestown defending very well, keeping him out. And away they come again now from middle of their build-up, a slow build-up. He takes a big punt there. Does it look good? It's right at the post and wide. Newcestown defending very well there, Michael. Holding out the play and keeping them at bay. And if they can keep that up, I think that'll be a good thing.
Absolutely, and it's important if they're going to be doing that. Leave them have their shots there from outside, out from a distance.
We'll follow the play. Oh, Micheál Mack there now, but he was dispossessed. This ball goes in out to Maguire. Maguire now looking up. Could spell danger here. He's heading for goal. Maguire is heading in and he has a big powerful man. But the Rator says it's a free. It's a free. He said he was impeded before he went for the square. So, look, certainly, Michael, it could have been worse there. We could have been looking at a goal rather than maybe a short point for the Bears.
Absolutely, there, Aidan, yeah. And Fionn Keane tracked him all the way back and was lucky that he didn't haul him down. He did very well just to give away the free.
Yes, indeed. Newcestown now. Luke Mead now and Micheál Mack going back into the goal with Christopher White to ensure just for safety. And there we have Sherlock with another point for the Bears. Certainly Newcestown are doing quite well with 11, almost 12 minutes gone. I'm very happy with their play so far, Michael.
The area, I suppose the first 5 minutes you'll always say there's going to be nervous and getting to know you and settling down. So there's a bit of play here. What I find for the Bars are really pushy up very tight on Newcestown kickouts.
Now, Cian Toomey with the ball. He lets it here now to Donovan. Donovan is trying to get out. He gets it across, but he's a free out. His hand was held, the Rator said. John Lane said his hand was held, or Conor Lane, sorry. A long ball across here now to Colm Deneen. Colm Deneen now getting his toe under it and coming up this side of the field here in the covered stand, as we'd call it, the old covered stand, but he better be careful here now. He gets it back out to Fionn Keane. Fionn Keane now at the ball. Looks up. Lets it up here again now to Sean O'Donovan. Sean O'Donovan now. He turns one man, he gets away and he gets off the tackle, but he's fouled. The Bars certainly doing a little bit of fouling here and there now. Oh, there was a bit of a fist went in there, but he got away with Buckley now. Trying to get it out. And out comes, is it Ryan again? 'Tis. Well tackled there by Cork Keane. Well tackled by Cork, and away come the Bars again. Now, and out comes the fullback there, Burns. Burns now gives it to Maguire. Maguire now on the middle of the field. He slips it over here to the far side of the field, and they're making into the middle. That's Colm Scully. That's Scully now on the ball. And he lets it out here now. This could spell danger again. And here comes Hayes, Brian. Oh, Hayes, but unusual for Brian Hayes. A poor kick, but still, Newcestown, I think, are defending very well, and we're quite happy the way things are going at the moment. So, just to remind you all there, if you have a few extra bob in your pocket to give to us next week, we'd be only too delighted. We have tickets for sale, and we'd have to try and make a few bob to cover the costs of all these things. I can tell you that Mike and myself are complete voluntary, but we have to get a few bob for the men on the camera. So now White with the kick out. The crowd are not happy. Bars are not happy with the slow kick out, but a long one again. This comes out into the middle of the field. Buckley is trying to get to it. They're chasing it, but is back here now to Shields. Shields now has the ball. Shields now, and he gives it over there to Dennis O'Brien. Dennis O'Brien now, it comes into the middle again, and here we have it now, and it's Lyons on the ball, and Lyons is fouled. Referee said he's fouled. Ball across. Kelleher. Well done there, and a great bit of stuff there. Keane now with the ball. Keane now looking up, hold it in the middle of the field. Give it there to Dan Toomey. Dan Toomey give it back here to Sean O'Donovan. Sean O'Donovan back over to Keane again. The two midfielders coming together there. Keane tries to make a burst, but lucky there. It's gone from him, lost control, and it's a Bars line ball. Certainly a beautiful night for football, and I can tell you things are going okay. We're quite happy where we're sitting anyway. Out come the Bars again from the backs. I think that's the full back there with that one. Burns with the ball. He lets a lovely ball down the wing here to Lyons. Lyons now, and there's no doubt about it, a beautiful ball. And he puts a tasty ball in, but it's broken away well there by Cian Toomey. Cian Toomey doing very well. Slips it over here now, and it's on to Dan Toomey. Dan Toomey now, number 15. Heading up the middle of the field, gives a lovely ball into Mead. Mead now from centre back, and he's looking to make room there now. Slips it out here, and slips it in again. And this is Jack Mead, and he's battled up, but he loses the ball, and the Bars on the counter attack now, and away they come. Gives it out here again now to Colm Lyons. Colm Lyons now on the ball. He's going very well, and they give a long ball in again, but this one is intercepted again. Well covered there. Newcestown certainly doing well and keeping the Bars at bay on that side of the field. Away we go again. Colm Deneen. Colm Deneen gives a great ball in there now to Buckley. Buckley now, the centre forward, the young man. And gives it back to Mead. Mead gives it outside here now to Donovan. Donovan slips it over to Toomey. That's Dan Toomey, the brother of Tig. Gives it back in here to the middle to Sean Donovan. Sean Donovan now being tackled, but he gets through. He has it all the time, and he gives it here now. Great ball back there to who kicked that one? Seamus O'Sullivan. A lovely ball, but no, it's a wide ball. A wide ball. That was Seamus O'Sullivan coming through at speed. We have 16 minutes gone. Is he calling for a water break? He is indeed. Well, Mike, we certainly hope the water break won't be like last Sunday.
Absolutely, Aidan. At least we got to the first part of it anyway. It's a race from the memory by. We've on to the next game now. Different ball, different game. So just that part of the game there, what I liked there, just in the last couple of minutes there, where Newcestown seem to be finding their rhythm. They're coming into the small bit when they're getting forward. Like Luke Mee gave a great burst all the way up through the centre and came up through the forward line, and straight away Seamus O'Sullivan knew that Luke was out of place and came tracking back, and when Colin Lyons was trying to slip a ball in there into the full forward line into Stephen Sherlock, there was the man Seamus O'Sullivan there to block it off. So there's great awareness by the lads and great work rate. What's happening though when they get up to the final quarter, just the Bars are just surrounding them and put him under pressure on each occasion. So I tell you, Newcestown are finding it hard to get their scores, but look, time will tell. It's only the first quarter.
Absolutely. I'm sure manager Tom Wilson will be quite happy, along with his co-selectors of Conor Condon and Niall O'Mahony there, and of course the trainer and coaches Brian and Colm O'Driscoll. I'd say they'll be quite happy at the first quarter that they've kept the game under control, and the scoreline reads the Bars 3 points, Newcestown 2. So certainly if they can keep this up until half time, it will do the confidence the world of good. Just to again thank our sponsors, Skoda, Bandon, Finbarr Gallivan for his main sponsor of the club, the main sponsor, and indeed Bale de Blas shop for their sponsorship of our underage. It's very much appreciated. We'd like to say hello, of course, to those people that are looking in out foreign. We're delighted if we could bring it to you, and indeed there's a few at home around the place there. I think Sylvester Cotter might be looking in tonight. We hope you're enjoying it still. And indeed Anne Toomey, who's there, and Mary Condon, and of course we have Raymond and Maureen Crowley and Connie Manny and his good wife. I hope you're enjoying the game so far, and here we go, we'll follow the play. This is a great kick out there, and it goes to McGreevy again. McGreevy now certainly was left loose there, but Newcestown seemed to be determined in closing up the back a bit. McGreevy now going to have a punt. He slips inside and he tries to go inside Mead. And over-carrying, the Ray Horses over-carrying a free out to Newcestown. Newcestown now, here comes Buckley. We'll follow the play. Buckley now with the ball. You better mind your back there now, David, but he's a strong young lad. Look at that for power. Look at that, he slips it inside. A free in there, a leg tackle, a free in there. Oh, the Ray Tor, unlucky there. If they got the ball, there was a man, Ty Toomey was gone in. But the Ray Horses bring it forward. He was impeded from taking a quick free. So here's a chance for Danny Toomey now to level the scores. He decides to take this one off the hand, and I have no doubt well capable of scoring. Yes, and straight between the posts, and the sides are level at 3 points apiece with almost 20 minutes gone. Of course, we'll have to add on the minute for the water break. We'll follow the play. It's Patrick O'Neill now for the Bars with the kick out. He lets it out the side, and Ian Maguire trying to win it. Ian Maguire has put his hit away from him, and Newcestown win the ball. Newcestown win the ball with a great tackle there from the big Fionn Keane. Fionn now with the ball himself, and he's going to take the sideline kick. But he decides no, he's going to hand it there to Luke Mead, I think, is it? Oh, Garrod Donovan, and he gives it to Ty Toomey, is it? But Tig is held up. He tries to slip it away, and he gets away, but away come the Bars. But Newcestown are certainly hunting and packs. Newcestown playing great stuff there, great hunting and packs, and they're certainly hunting them down. And this is great stuff out of Newcestown. A long ball across, and it tries to turn in, but he just slips. And the surface is just a little bit damp, I suppose. But the Bars now come away, give it back to Patrick O'Neill. Patrick O'Neill now switching the play out here to the far side to Dennis O'Brien. Dennis O'Brien now down this side of the field in front of the triple stand, as we call it, or the southern stand. Give it out there now to Colm Lyons. Colm Lyons now send it across again. Hand to toe, and it goes there to Scully. Scully gives it out now to Sherlock. And a great ball across there to Sherlock again. And Sherlock trying to get through, and he's breaking through, but he's impeded. It's a free in. And it looks like the book is coming out. The ref isn't happy. Just give you a ticking, I'd say. Just a ticking, yes. A ticking there, I'd say, to, I think it was Fionn Keane, was it, Michael?
He didn't. trying to look out who it was, Aidan. I tell you why, you want eyes in the back of your head and the sides from all angles here to find out who these guys are.
Well, it moves pretty quickly, to be fair, for the game of football. It's quite a good game. It's very entertaining. The scores are 3 points apiece. The Bears now looking to go into the lead again. And this one has been taken. Sherlock is taking this again. Stephen Sherlock. Of course, he's a man who got 1-7 and they out here against Clonakilty. And here he goes. And that ball goes left and wide. Very unusual for Sherlock to be missing one of those, but we won't say any more about that, Mike. We'll follow the play, as they say. And away we go again. And here comes Christopher White now with the kick out. And Christopher's grandmother, I'm sure, will be delighted watching Christopher tonight. I think the Bears are shoving up. They just want Newcestown to go along, but Newcestown are quite capable of winning a ball in the middle of the field with the 2 big men there as well. Up goes Cork Keane, but just cut by Donovan. Donovan has it now. He's trying to break through and he's looking for a bit of help. He's battled up and it's a ball. It's a Bears ball. The linesman said it's a Bears ball. He got battled up there. Newcestown probably he didn't have assistance enough there, to be fair. And away come the Bears again. They're building up from the back now again. That's Maguire again, is it? Yeah, he slips it over here to the far side of the field. And I think that's Scully again, is it, down the far side. This one's coming out. Oh, danger here. But he's held around the head. He gets the free. Micheál Mack now gives it back over here to Cian Toomey. Cian Toomey gives it up to that's Seamus O'Sullivan, was it? Yes, or was it? That's Seamus O'Sullivan. The last one was here we go now. Ty Toomey trying to win it. And the ball breaks away. And it's a Newcestown ball. Certainly Newcestown are piling under pressure. They're doing very well. Comes back here now to Donovan. Donovan now coming across, decided to switch the play across the field. Gives it back here to Luke Meade. Luke Meade now looking for support. Coming up, here comes Deneen. Deneen, number 7 for Newcestown. Gives it back here now to Fionn Keane. Fionn Keane decides to give it back to Deneen, and Deneen back to Meade again. Newcestown trying to break through, but the Bears holding the line in the middle of the field. Sean Donovan now, number 8 for Newcestown, the midfielder. He breaks through and he's gone past. And in great style gives a great ball into Cork Keane. Cork Keane trying to turn and trying to make room for himself. But he's been closely marked there. He's on to the left, he's on to the right. He gives a great ball across. This could be danger. Newcestown have it. It's a net, a goal for Newcestown. A goal there for Newcestown by Seamus O'Sullivan. The young Seamus O'Sullivan. That certainly is a great tonic for the Newcestown boys with 24 minutes, just over 24 minutes gone in the game. And the score reads Newcestown 1-3, the Bears 3 points. There's assistance call there for Cork Keane, I think, is down there. I hope he's not in trouble. He's up again though. He's up again. That's not too bad. Things aren't looking too bad, hopefully. That certainly was great play, Michael. And it certainly gives Newcestown a great boost at this stage of the game.
Absolutely, and just a little cushion that they need now to push on with again, to show that they have confidence when they come forward. Super ball in. I think Cork was definitely going for the point there, but the great follow-up play, knock it down by Jack Meade, and then the follow-up then from Seamus to bury it. Well done, lads. Super score.
Here we go now again with Patrick O'Neill for the kick out. The Bears certainly they're not getting anything soft here tonight, I can tell you, contrary to some of the commentators at the weekend felt it was going to be a Bears in the semi-final, but Newcestown have other ideas about that. Away come the Bears again now though, and they have plenty of danger. This is Michael Shields now. Shields out again now to Colm Lyons. Lyons now looking to pick up, gives it back out here now to Dennis O'Brien. Dennis O'Brien now gives it in there. Here comes, gives it back here again now to Shields again. Okay, much. This is Murray now with the ball. Give it out here again to Lyons. Lyons slips it down here again. A mighty kick, but does it go the other side? It's a point. A great score there by Dennis O'Brien for the Bears. And the score reads Newcestown 1-3, the Bears 4 points. And we have 26 minutes gone in the first half. Christopher White now looking up, the Bears pushing up. They're trying to force him to kick the long ball. But you know, there's nothing wrong with that because Newcestown won't mind. They'll be in with a 50-50 chance of winning it. We have big men out there too. Fionn Keane goes up, but it breaks off his hand. And this is danger here now. Cian Walsh now. Cian Walsh with the ball. He lets it across here to Maguire. Maguire now trying to make a burst through. He's gone through one, but he's been held up. He comes back out here to Sherlock. Sherlock taps it high and taps it over the bar. That's a great score. That's a great score there by Sherlock. Certainly Newcestown doing well. I see Seamus O'Sullivan is hobbling down there. He must have twisted his ankle. I hope he'll be okay, because we need every fella. Knowing him, he'll run it off. There's good blood in that fella's veins. Patrick White now coming out with the kick out again. 27 minutes gone in the first half. Give you a shot out to Micheál Mack. Micheál Mack tries to get out fast the first fella. Gives it out here. Oh, but the ball is lost and the Bears have it, and there's danger here. Slips it in here to... Oh dear, 1-on-1, and Sherlock puts it over the bar. Could have had a goal chance there. Newcestown got caught there just with the slip of the ball. Micheál Mack just losing it, hard luck. But nevertheless, it could have been a lot worse. So the sides are level now. Newcestown 1-3, the Bears 6 points. The Bears certainly after upping the ante there in the last few minutes since Newcestown got the goal. Heading almost 28 minutes gone, just short of it. White now with the kick out again. He decides to go long this time, and it's a high ball. Donovan now looking to reach it and gets it and comes down, and it's Fionn Keane has it, and he's fouled. He's fouled. He gets a bit of a bang, but he gives it out here to his brother Cork. Cork now slips a lovely ball in, but Jack Mead was slightly late after the mark there. And it's Alan O'Connor gives it back to Patrick O'Neill. Patrick O'Neill out here now to Olin Murray. Yes, to Murphy, sorry. Murphy gives it out here now, and away come the Bears on the far side of the field, and they're certainly opening up the play here now again. He loses it. Almost lost it there. He's tackled. And it comes back across here now again. And the Bears have it, and they're looking now to make inroads in, and they're looking for goals. You could sense it. Out here now again to Colm Lyons. Colm Lyons has the ball now in his hand on this side of the field. He's been watched and he's been topped, and he gives it back here, but it goes again, and a shot here, and that looks good. No, it's right and wide. Right and wide. That was Cian Walsh that missed that one, was it? 22. Now White with the kick out again. We're coming up, a minute left now, and tips it out here now to Luke Mead. Luke Mead, or Seamus O'Sullivan. He's been held up. Oh, he fouled him. Oh, he got a bit of a bang there. It appears he got a bit of a knock, but he's up again. The right horses, get on with it. You're okay. Goes back here now to Deneen. Deneen gives it up here now again to Luke Mead. Oh, Luke Mead lost it. Newcestown have lost it. And now away comes Shields. That was McGreevy, sorry. Away, and here comes Ian Maguire now. Ian Maguire now in the middle of the park gives a lovely ball across there to Scully. Scully now trying to get through. But he gives it back, and that looks good again. That's Keil Miles Murray there with the point. Certainly, Bears have come thundering back into this game with 30 minutes gone, and the scoreline reads the Bears 7 points, Newcestown 1 goal and 3. The Bears now up 1 point. So Newcestown finding the goal thing. So announcement there, there'll be at least 2 minutes or extra time or injury time. Patrick White now, better be careful, because the Raytor could very easily give a hot ball, and he goes with long. And that's a high ball now over to the far side of the field. Cork Keane breaks up, but Newcestown certainly. That was a great tackle by Keller. He has it, and he's surely fouled there. He is indeed. Well done there by James Keller. Powerful, strong young lad. Gives the ball up here now to David Buckley. David Buckley on the far side of the field gives it up to Tyke Toomey. Tyke Toomey now turns, gives it back to Buckley. Buckley going in along the in-line now, heading in, but he's gone inside. He goes inside and he's working inside now, and he's looking for help. Gives it back out, but there's a bit of a tackle there, and it's a free in for Newcestown. A heavy challenge there on. I think it was Jack Mead got that tackle. It was pretty heavy. I think there's a card following this one, Michael.
The referee seems to be talking to him, have a big discussion with him. I think it was a bit accidental, but in fairness to Jack Mead, he was fully committed to going for the ball.
A yellow card there for, was it Colm Lyons or was it the cornerback got it? Was it? Oh yes. We'll follow the play anyway. And here comes Daniel Toomey now with the free from right of the post there, just outside the 13-metre line. He's lining it up. He takes a jab at it, and it looks wide ball. Oh dear, a pity about that one. But look, these things happen. We can't do much about it now. The ball has gone wide. We'll follow the play again. And the Raytor blows for half time, and certainly the first half has been quite entertaining. And the scoreline there reads Newcestown 1-3, Bars 7 points. Well, Michael, you're happy with the first half so far?
I'm certainly happy with the first half so far. Certainly, when Newcestown got the goal, I thought, yes, we're going to kick on from here. But the Bars came back. But in fairness, Newcestown, they rallied again, and to be going 1 point down, if you said that to be before the game, I said I'd be happy enough with that. I think we can power on from here now, just get the lads to regroup again, get the format going again, because the second half there, or the second quarter there, I think the Bars sort of came back into it. But I think once the lads regroup again, they'll fire on, because they know they potentially can go in for goals again and get more scores.
We have a bit of slight interference there, I think, and our stage manager there is after telling us to move the telephones, but never mind, we'll do the best we can. Across from us here is Finbar Sullivan, or Finbar McCarthy. Finbar, maybe you'll give us a little thought there on the first half and how you feel about it. Well, there's no money left in the club, Finbar, by.
This year they're doing very well, to be fair. I mean, the only thing I would say, the Bars responded great to the goal. They got 4 points in a row, and one of them could have been a goal. But look, I think Newcestown, considering the situation they find themselves in, having to play hurling last week and turn around or last Sunday, I should say, and turn around in 3 nights later to play football, they're doing very well, and look, they're still in it. And look, I've been watching Newcestown long enough to know that you've never been beaten. I mean, God, they're the most commendable, and I'm not saying this now because I'm on Newcestown Facebook, I've said it before, they're the most commendable club, the way they approach hurling and football. They just play away, and whatever game is next, they get on with it. And could I also just pay a small tribute to Jimmy Manny? Jimmy was a gent, as we all know, and it was so sad here was passing. And I'll tell a little story now, if you don't mind, Aidan. I was at the county board meeting many years ago, and I talked to Jim Sullivan outside the gate, and I was trying to get a match off for St. Nick's, and that time you needed 2/3 majority to get the game off. So I got up, made my case anyway, and Jimmy, God be good to the man, was sitting in the front row, and at the very last minute he put up his hand, and I won the vote by 1. So the match went off. So I was coming out under the tunnel after, and I said, Jimmy, thanks for the support. And he turned around and he says, well, he said, you made a good case, he says, but any friend of Donny Donovan is a friend of mine because his ancestors built the church in Newcestown. That's the way he got the vote. God rest you, Jimmy. But listen, going back to the match, they're doing quite well. And, you know, you think there's a bit more in the Bars than having not had the game for a while, but I wouldn't rule out Newcestown.
Yeah, well, certainly we feel at this stage, we're quite happy to be in this good position, I suppose, at half-time, after playing, as you said, after playing last Sunday. It's a very difficult turnaround in 3 days, and particularly then after burying our great servant, Jimmy, a secretary since 1967. So, it would be a marvellous thing if we could win this tonight for Jimmy, Yeah,
well, you probably have 16 against 15, so, because he's shouting for you both.
Thanks very much, Mimber. Thanks for your help. So we'll take a little break there for a few minutes, and we'll let you view the scenery here, and we hope you're enjoying the game so far, and we hope that our commentary is up to scratch here. Thank you. Welcome back there again, ladies and gentlemen, and we hope that we'll have as good a second half as first half. Certainly, after Newcestown getting the goal, the Bears certainly upped the ante a bit and got 4 points without reply. But having said that, Newcestown, maybe the break now will freshen them up again, hopefully. We'd just like to remind you there of our wonderful sponsors, Finbarrs Gallivan Skoda and Bain LeBlanc shop, who do the underage, and then to Finbarrs we are indeed to Finbarrs Gallivan and Bandon we're deeply indebted and looking forward to sponsorship for the coming year again, and of course likewise with Bain LeBlanc shop.
St.Finbarrs team, number 11 Brian Hayes has been replaced by number 20 Owen Finn.
So we're off now again, ladies and gentlemen. The Raytor in the middle of the field. Midfielder Sean Donovan and Fionn Keane there for Newcestown, hoping to win this throw ball. And the ball is up and the game is on and the ball is broken away, and here comes Garrow Donovan now, and running off the other side of him is, if he gives it to Buckley. Buckley now going through, and Buckley with a chance, and Buckley with a great point. That's a great start for Newcestown. That was a great move there, and certainly a score that Newcestown needed, so to bring the sides level again just after the kick, just after the throw in there. So Patrick O'Neill now for the Bears with the kick out. He goes long, and this comes out to the middle of the field. Sean Donovan tries to win it, but it breaks away, and away goes Maguire now, and they've an overlap here of two, and away again Maguire again with the ball. This spells danger here, and they certainly want to look. Oh, this is danger, but a great block down, but there's big danger now. Maguire getting through, he gives it inside, but White has it with his good safe hands and gives it out here to Micheál Mack. Micheál Mack now has it, and he's fouled, and a free out, and it looks like the Bears man could be injured there. He's holding himself. He got a bit of a knock, I'd say, on that tussle, but certainly White did very well there in the goal, very strong on the ball. And he needed to be, because there was real danger there. It looks like I can't see which one of the Bears men is down there. I'm not quite sure. It's a Cian Walsh, is it? Just Cian Walsh got injured, but he's up again. Thankfully, there's nothing wrong with him. That's the main thing. We'd hate to see players getting injured. Micheál McSweeney now. Micheál across to Christopher White deciding to come out the field and toe to hand. He's looking, but he wouldn't want to lose it here. He's gone, and he's blown for overcarrying. Oh dear. And now there's a bit of the Bears want to move the ball quick, and no goalie inside. He slips it across over here now, and they're looking now to make hay, as they say, well, the sun shines, but there's no sun shining tonight, but they're breaking through the middle. A big, high, long kick. Does that look good? It certainly does, and it's a point for the Bears, and the Bears take the lead again. 32 minutes gone now, 2 minutes in the second half gone, and 'tis the Bears 8 points, Newcestown 1 goal and 4. Christopher White there just got cut for overcarrying. A tad unlucky, but then nevertheless he's going to have the kick out again, and here we go. A long ball out this side of the field. Garrow Donovan trying to win it, but Cork Keane has it. He gives it back here now to Seamus O'Sullivan, but gives it a tad long. But lovely catch there by Luke Meade, and he's held up, and it's a free in for Newcestown. He's held up there indeed by Colm Lyons. Colm Lyons, the judge, to have fouled him, and it certainly was all of that. So it looks like Colm Deneen is coming up to take this one. It's just about 40 metres out from goal, roughly. A good bit out, of course. A big field, Páirc Uí Chaoimh here, a most beautiful stadium, and it is indeed great for the occasion, Mike, for our first visit to here. It's in the press box. Will they have us back, I wonder?
I doubt it, Aidan, at this stage. I tell you why, you can get nosebleeds up here now, we're up so high. But we could get used to the taste of this up above the premium level.
Here's the kick. That looks, does it look good? Just shaded right and wide, just a tad unlucky. He had the distance and he had the height, but just shaded. Now the Bars. Patrick O'Neill now at the kick out again for the Bars. Newcestown looking, and it slipped out here now to Lyons. Lyons now certainly, Scully. Scully up the side of the field here, but he's been tackled. And away he goes again, and he has an overlap here on this side of the field. And did he pick it off the ground? The ref said no. The ref said no, and gives it out here now to Owen Finn. Owen Finn, the man that came on there at half time. Owen Finn now number 20, slips a lovely ball in, and this is big danger here. That is a lovely point, I must say, a lovely point by Sherlock. There's no doubt about it. When you give Sherlock any scented smell of it at all, he's some man to finish. But Newcestown doing quite well. We are very happy with him. And Patrick White now with the kick out again. Out here on this far sideline here is James Keller looking for a short one, but I don't think it's going short this time. It's going to go long. That ball is up high. The ball is breaking, but the ball breaks away. And away come. Oh, well held up there. They're holding him. And it's a free for Newcestown for overholding. Well done there. They're certainly fighting their cause. Go back. And the ball is taken quick. And it's a free there. A push in the back. Daniel Tomey wins a free there. And will he take it himself? It's quite possible. Or he might leave it to... No, he decides he'll take it himself. Well capable of scoring from any angle. There's a name going in the book here again, I'd say. There's a bit of ticking going on anyway. And there's Michael Shields, I think, he's been ticked. He's just been spoken to. Here comes Daniel Toomey with the free. About 35 yards out, roughly. He gives it a jab and it looks good, and that's over the bar, and that's a great score for Newcestown. With just over 5 minutes gone in the second half. The scoreline now reads the Bars 9 points, Newcestown 1 goal and 5. There's only 1 point in it, and certainly if Newcestown can hang on here, it could go down to the wire, and you know what Newcestown are like. They certainly won't be found wanting in the last 5 minutes. There's a bit of ticking going on here again, I think. It's at Michael Shields. His name is going into the book. He's pointing over at Fionn Keane, but your Fionn wouldn't touch anyone. He's the grandest, quietest lad you ever met, in fairness. Yeah, certainly. And a yellow card dished out there to him. So here we go now. It's Patrick O'Neill with the kick out again. Patrick O'Neill with the kick out. If Newcestown can get another score, they can certainly keep it going. A long kick out. The ball of Maguire wins it, but it breaks off Maguire. And it's over the line. It's a line ball to Newcestown. Newcestown certainly doing very well. Now, Seamus O'Sullivan. Lets the ball down the side here to Ty Toomey. Ty Toomey tries to win it. He has it. He's pushed. It appears he's pushed, but no, the referee said no. He carried it over the line. I thought he was being fouled, but nevertheless, look, we'll say no more about that. We'll follow the players, they say. Here comes Scully now with the kick. Oh, no, it's not. It's Alan O'Connor. Alan O'Connor now with the free, and he gives it to Shields. Shields now back out to Maguire. Maguire again, give you back to Shields. I'll give you back to, yes. And away comes... Olin, this is Olin Murphy. Olin Murphy gives it up here now, but he's fouled. There's a foul there, and the referee isn't too happy. And Bars certainly want to up the ante a bit now. It looks like they're trying to pile on the pressure and see if they can work their way in for a goal. Here comes Garrod O'Donovan now, trying to keep him out, and this is the centre back again, Olin Murphy. Murphy lets a lovely ball in there now to the side into Cara Keane has it. Cara Keane gives it down the side here now, and down to Dan Toomey. Dan Toomey gives it on here now to Sean O'Donovan. Sean O'Donovan is held up. Oh, he'd want to break loose, and he's away. He's been called back. It's a free to Newcestown, and the Bars certainly don't like when the Newcestown are winning these frees. The ball comes across to Cara Keane. Cara Keane now gives it out here again to Danny Toomey, I'd say. Danny Toomey gives it out here again to Buckley. Buckley back again. Oh, but unlucky. It was just a quick little flick there, but it went a flick too far and just over the line for the line ball for St.Finbarrs. And away the Bears come again, but it is intercepted by Mead. Mead has certainly been fouled there, referee, and this is the persistent fouling seems to be carrying on, and the referee says bring the ball forward, and certainly the Newcestown crowd are starting to enjoy this. And away they go down the far side of the field, and Cork is looking for it, but he gives it out here to Colm Deneen. Colm Deneen now sorrowing the fast Colm, and he gives it cutting inside. He gives it inside here to Buckley. Buckley slips inside, and he gives a punt, and it's high. Oh dear, it's just very unlucky off the post. Very hard luck there indeed, David Buckley. But certainly Newcestown are coping well and playing well, and there is 39 minutes. There's 9 minutes gone in the second half. The score line still reads St.Finbarrs 9 points, Newcestown 1 goal and 5. Just a minimum between the sides. Here comes O'Neill with the kick out again. Maguire's trying to win this, but he breaks away. But here comes Sullivan, and it's a Bears ball. It's a Bears ball. Ian Maguire now to take this. Ian Maguire now. The referee said hold it. There's some bit of a change happening as well. Yes. 19 now is Conor Dennehy. He's in for the Bears, and who's going out for the Bears there? As Colm Lyons is going off, mind you, I thought Colm Lyons was playing quite a good game.
I was going to say that Aidan say maybe he's starting to wilt a small bit, because I thought he was playing some great stuff up to now.
I suppose the Bears want to up the ante bit and bring fresh legs in. And here comes Scully now. Scully certainly playing a good game. He's held up and he loses it. He's held it. It's a free against him for overcarrying. Well done there to the Newcestown. Great defending, and he lets the ball across here now. Danny Toomey misses it. Oh, just hard luck. He just intercepted. Away comes Murphy. Murphy now gives it out here to the cornerback. O'Connor now putting the ball across here. Out here now again to Scully. Scully now lets it up here inside to Murphy. Murphy now gives it out here again, and this is a chance. He's overcarried, overstepped it. Newcestown certainly. Watch it. Oh, great. Well done by Seamus. Gives a lovely ball out here now to Garrod O'Donovan. Garrod O'Donovan now better mind himself. He's been tackled hard, and he's been blown for overcarrying. He's been, certainly the referee won't allow any overcarrying here tonight, and things are warming up. There's a bit of getting to know you, and Newcestown now better be on the lookout. James Kelleher now trying to keep it, and James Kelleher is adjudged to have fouled. Great ball in there. But out comes Cork. Cork breaks it, and away comes Deneen. Deneen now on here to onto Dan Toomey. Dan Toomey now to give it back here to Luke Mead. Luke Mead coming down the middle of the park. Newcestown certainly give it out to Dan Toomey. Dan Toomey trying to make room for himself. Turning back now and give it back to Mead again. Mead has it again. He flicks it back. Oh, but Newcestown are going to lose this one. Dan Toomey is down over it. He's pushed, but he's trying to get out of it. He gives a great ball over here now to his brother, and his brother gives it out to Sean Donovan. Sean Donovan now in the middle of the park, certainly taking no nonsense and driving on, pushing the Bears man out of his way. Here comes Deneen again, and watch her back here now. And Donovan trying to get through, and he passes to one of them. He passes to it. He's fouled, and it's a free to Newcestown. Certainly Newcestown piling under pressure now with 12 minutes gone in the second half.
Now Wade Bites is starting to get into the melting pot, and we're starting to liven up a small bit here. Newcestown are playing absolutely out of their skins again. Great running off the ball, savage work. They're getting some great hits in there, and the referee is really penalising him on this overcarrying, which I think is...
We'll follow the play, Mike. We'll follow the play because things are hotting up. Luke Mead now. Luke Mead trying to get inside. Oh, he got a terrible belt there, and he got it back. This is Ty Toomey. Ty Toomey is hit, but the Bears have broken it up, and he gives a free out, and there was little about the bang for the free in, but anyway, the Bears are now on the counter attack and up the far side of the field here. Here comes Owen McGreevy. McGreevy now slips the ball inside to Sherlock, I think. Sherlock is turning around. Oh, it's not indeed. It's Murray. Murray now with a beautiful kick across the thing, but it's just right and wide. Certainly, we've been doing very well, and the game is on a knife edge here. With 43 minutes gone in the game, 13 minutes gone in the second half. We certainly hope you're enjoying this game at home, because we're certainly enjoying it here, Mike.
Absolutely, and as I say, now it's coming right into it again.
Number 18, Michael Shields, has been replaced by number 9, Colin Keane.
Colin Keane, the man who was to start this after coming in for Shields. Certainly the Bears have introduced a third sub now. They're trying to freshen things up, but no, they must be getting worried at this stage about the Newcestown boys. And out comes great ball back to Seamus O'Sullivan. Seamus O'Sullivan now, and running off him is Cork Keane. Cork Keane has it now, and Cork gives a lovely ball inside there, and Jack Mead trying to win it, but he's beaten to this one. And out come the Bears again. It was very unlucky there now. Maybe Newcestown might do with a bit of fresh legs at this stage, I don't know. Great ball, well deflected there, and gives it out here to Deneen. Deneen now trying to flicks it on. Lovely ball out here to Buckley. Buckley bursting through the middle. And there he goes, gives it out to Dan Toomey. Dan Toomey is fouled, and it's a free and a very high challenge there. And Newcestown certainly piling on the pressure, and they're standing up to their great name. There is no doubt about it here tonight.
Just the last two balls are Aidan Garrod O'Donovan just throwing himself on the line there, just getting the small little touches in there. Great ball into Seamus O'Donovan there, or Seamus O'Sullivan, the previous one. Another one there where he got into Colm Deneen again. Vital interceptions and got us the free again.
Dan Toomey with the free now. There's a chance now to bring the sides level. That looks good, and that's over the bar, and the sides are level with almost 45 minutes gone. So we'll be coming up to the water break pretty soon, and certainly the Bears must be getting worried at this stage. I'd say they thought they were coming here for a kind of a handy one after Newcestown playing hurling just 3 days ago, but Newcestown have different ideas about this. Now, Mike, we'll have the water break, and I suppose we better take a little sup ourselves as well, had we? You're happy so far, Mike?
Absolutely, Aidan, delighted with this. Just the way the lads have come back into the game again has just been superb. Just when you thought they were getting out of it, they come right back into it again. As I said, Garrod is playing great stuff. Colm Deneen doing super runs there as well. Cork Keane coming out there, winning some great ball and trying to slip passes into the forward line. Daniel Toomey, geez lads, each to the men, they're absolutely brilliant, just working their socks off. You'd swear to God, lads, they could be playing a game every 3 nights of the week at this stage. They're just unbelievable. So hopefully when they get into the final quarter, they'll give it a good rattle again.
And of course we have no sub used yet as such, but we'll just like to again, as you can see on your screen, our sponsors there, we're very, very grateful to them, because without them we'd be in dire straits this year. And of course to Gallivan's Skoda dealers in Bandon, Finbar Gallivan Skoda dealers, where you can buy a brand new one, second hand, service, whatever you want, he's your man. And you can go to Bale and Blah shop for your shopping and get all the provisions you want along with petrol and diesel. And then of course we have our draw, which is coming up next week. If you want tickets for that, there's no if, you just better get them, because we need your help and we need to keep this great club going. So don't forget that we're coming in now to the last quarter of an hour. Newcestown in a great position, sides level, 9 points to 16. And we certainly hope that we'll get a great big strong quarter of an hour out of Newcestown here, and indeed the crowd are well behind them over there. And even the cameraman is clapping now for us too. He's getting very excited. I suppose he's anxious for another day out, and we'll certainly give him that if we can. So here we go. Patrick O'Neill with the kick out. He's looking Newcestown now, pushing up in the kick out. He goes long. This goes over to the far side of the field. Over this one. It breaks. Cork Keane is down it. He's fouled, and it's a free. It's a free for Newcestown. He taps it down to Buckley. Buckley now on the far side of the field trying to break through, but he breaks it. He has it again. He gives it out here. Oh, the ball is broken away and the Bears are away, but Buckley has it back again. That young fellow had a mighty bit of stuff. Then Toomey down to, who's this? Colm Deneen. Colm Deneen loses it. Oh, Colm Deneen loses, and the Bears are coming out. The Bears are coming out, but Newcestown won't let them out, but it's a free. The ref said play on, and away they come. It comes out here now to McGreevy. McGreevy now certainly playing a lot of ball there today. Coming up the side of the field. He gives it out here now again to Dennis O'Brien. O'Brien now over to Murphy. Murphy now gives it across the field. Newcestown now certainly trying to keep things tight, because they can't afford to give away a goal in the last quarter here. And there's no doubt about it. And up comes Tyke Toomey. Tyke Toomey now. My co-commentator here is getting a bit excited. And on the far side of the field now. The Bears have it. They give it over here now again to Maguire. Maguire now slips it back, and here comes on the players opening up, and here it comes out now to a great puck. I know that's over the bar. A point for the Bears there by McGreevy. Certainly McGreevy starting out the middle of the field there and working in and finishing up with the play. A great point for the Bears, no doubt. But we'll follow the play, and Patrick White now, I'm sure, and Newcestown very anxious to win this one. Here comes White again with the kick out. The referee said hold it. I think Newcestown are making a change. Yes, there's a fresh pair of legs coming in over there. We'll see what's arriving now and we'll get the number. It looks like Owen Kelly. It looks like Owen's run.
Number 10 has been replaced by number 12.
And Jack Mead, I think, is the man he's replacing. Yes, Jack has given a great contribution all year long in both hurling and football. So Owen Kelly is in now, Owen, a very accomplished footballer indeed. And the ball goes up high in the air. And up goes Buckley, but the Bears win the break. And the Bears are now certainly trying to pile on the pressure again. Away we go now, Owen Finn. Owen Finn now with the ball. Owen Finn gives it back here to Colm Keane. Colm Keane now, the man who was to start but didn't, but he's back in now again. And here comes Maguire. Maguire gives it across the field there now to his teammate, which is Scully. Scully gives it out here now to 20, and a dangerous ball here now, but White has it, and White has it with the safe pair of hands, and out he comes. There was danger there. Away comes Micheál McSweeney. Micheál Mac now gives it out here to Keane. Keane now on this side of the field, soloing hand to toe, and he's moving with pace. But he's going to get battled up, but he gives it out. Donovan has it. He has it again, but he's trying to break loose, but he's been really tackled. And he breaks it out. He gives it out here to Deneen. Deneen now in the middle of the field, opening up the play, and he's better let it off or he'll get caught. He's been fouled. It's a free to Newcestown. Newcestown take it quick. Owen Kelly now at the ball, the man just after coming in. Owen Kelly, toe to hand, gives it back here to Seamus O'Sullivan, and Seamus O'Sullivan surely was fouled there, ref, but the ref said no free. And away come the Bears. And the score now, as we said, the Bears 10 points, Newcestown 1-6, only a point between them. And up the side of the field here, out comes again the centre back Murphy. Murphy now give you a ball across there to the danger man. And the referee said that's a free. It's quite hard to see where there was a free not given on down here in front of us, Mike. And yet the Bears seem to get that free handy enough.
Any time there's a hand up at all, there was a small sniff of it, and straight away he went straight down. Look, that's experience from Stephen Sherlock there. Keane Toomey was right behind him, I'd say there was a feather touched him now, and he went.
Well, yeah, Keane certainly, he might have a little bit stronger than a feather, but having said that, here's the kick now from Sherlock, Stephen Sherlock. He's certainly a very accurate kicker, missed one in the first half. But he didn't miss it this time, and he stretches the lead out to 2 points for the first time in a hell of a while now. With 51 minutes, almost 52 minutes gone in the game. Newcestown now certainly will have to throw all caution to the wind and try and get a score here to keep it, so the game won't slip from them. White with the kick out. Sean Donovan stretching up high, goes out. Here, just slipped. Touched that ball on the ground, I felt. He's held up. Away come the Bears again. Their tackling is extremely good. Up again comes Finn. Finn now with the ball here up the side of the field. Finn now on Finn, but he's been tackled by... this is danger. It looks good, and it's a point for the Bears. The Bears stretching their lead to 3 points. And certainly they're earning their win here to make a place to meet Castlehaven, whoever that'll be. There's a long way to go yet. Newcestown won't die easy, I'm sure. White now with the kick out. He's looking to go short, but he has no option, I'd say. The Bears pushing up. And a long kick out this time. Donovan now trying to win this ball. It's broken down again. Newcestown certainly not watching the breaks. And away come the Bears. Maguire now in the middle of the field. He's trying to break through. A strong player and a good player. He's breaking in towards the goal. He's going all the time, but he's been held up. and the referee said he was fouled and he was impeded on the way in, and it's another free for the Bars. And certainly, Mike, the Bars are just stretching out their lead a little bit now for Newcestown.
Just the last 2 minutes, Aidan, there now, just after coming back into it again. But look, they settle. The lads will just turn it around there small bit again. Who knows?
We hope so anyway, as they say. We certainly hope so. We hope you're enjoying the game so far at home. And if you feel like having a coffee, you might have that, or maybe a little bit stronger for the nerves. And we'll join you later ourselves. Again, it's Sherlock now with the free. He kicks it high. And it goes right and wide. There's a chance for Newcestown to lift the ante now. And Newcestown certainly, they're giving it their all. They're giving it everything they have. They're a bunch of players that indeed the whole club are so proud of. What great individuals and what great teamwork they play. And never say die attitude. And Fionn Keane is clapping his hands in the middle of the field, looking for them to drive it on. There's a... Who's gone off? Who's on? Mark Kelly is coming in. The big tall Mark Kelly is after coming on the field. Brother of Owen.
Number 10, Seamus O'Sullivan, has been replaced by number 17, Mark Kelly.
Great catch there by Garrow. Garrow gives the ball here now to Fionn Keane. Fionn Keane down the middle of the park, and he's heading towards goal. He's looking. He gives it out here now to... gives it out here again to... James Keller. James Keller now gives it back here to Cork. Cork trying to work inside, but he's not being left. He's great tackling there. He's looking for support now. He gives it out here now to Garrod O'Donovan. Garrod O'Donovan now gives it back out here to Colm Deneen. Colm Deneen now gives a long ball across the field here. And here comes Conor Mackey has it now, and Mackey on to Luke Mead. Luke Mead now. Luke Mead back here again to Denny. Denny out here now to Micheál McSweeney. Micheál McSweeney gives it on here. The full-back is down inside on the other side of the field. And there's his brother, Danny, and Danny back to Buckley. Buckley gives it out here again to Keller. Keller now gives it across over here to Owen Toomey. Owen Toomey now gives it on here to Micheál Mack. Micheál Mack has a punt, but it looks a bit short. Up goes here. We have it, and here's breaking through, and he's pulled down. And is it a penalty? Is it a penalty? The referee said no, the free was outside the parallelogram. Well, we'd have done with that one, Mike. But nevertheless, we'll take our point, and there's plenty time left. 50, nearly 56 minutes gone in the second half, altogether in the game. So the scoreline reads 12 points to 1-6, and 'tis 12 points to 1-7. There's only 2 points in this game, and Newcestown certainly give it their all. The Bars certainly earning their if they win this, they'll certainly earn it anyway, I can tell you. And away we go again with Patrick O'Neill with the kick out. I'm sure he'll be taking his time, trying to wind the clock down a bit. But Ray Tor won't indeed think much of that, and away again comes Scully. Scully certainly playing a lot of ball today. And up the back comes Murphy there. Olin Murphy there now, and he gives it across here to the Bars, having control. They're probably trying to keep the play. Scully again with the ball. Scully now gives it out here again to the far side, out to Keane. Keane gives a fast ball up the side there to McGreevy. McGreevy slips a lovely ball inside, and this could spell danger here. And he's gone inside. There's danger. He's after slipping. And he's still going. Sherlock, and oh my God, and overcarrying. And Mackey certainly kept tracks of him there and kept him going, and award a free out for Newcestown. He was adjudged of overcarry there. Now we'll follow the play. David Buckley on the far side of the line, on the far side of the field, gives the ball down here to Tyke Toomey. Tyke Toomey turning inside, but he got a heavy challenge there, and it's a free to Newcestown. It's a free to Newcestown. He slips it back here now to Sean O'Donovan. Sean O'Donovan now coming onto his own 45, coming across the field. He lets it over here to the far side to Micheál McSweeney. Micheál Mack gives it back here again to Sean Donovan. Sean Donovan now, toe to hand, gives it back here to Deneen. Deneen trying to get through, and he's breaking through, and he's going through the middle here, and he's certainly making ground. He gives a great ball out here again to Cian Toomey, the fullback. The fullback is down here on this side of the field. And he gives it back here to Sean Donovan. Sean Donovan slips it over here to Danny Toomey. Danny Toomey now trying to make room. He's chipping up. He gives it back here to Luke Mead. Luke Mead, or is it to Keane? Sorry. And here comes Buckley. Buckley's been tackled, but he's away again. He slips it out here again. Danny Toomey with a punt. And this is a high ball, a dangerous ball into the square. Corrakino, no, the ball breaks for the Bears have it and to getting out of danger again. But certainly Newcestown having one back again. Gerald Donovan gives it over here. Slips it in. Slow, but they break the ball and the break is there and away come the Bears. And the Bears up the far side of the field and they have the overlap and this spells danger for Newcestown. In comes Murray now. Murray trying to have a punt and he takes a big kick. And that's a super point, no doubt about it. Hard luck there from Newcestown, but that was a great counter-attack. And I suppose, Mike, when you're in search of a goal, that's bound to happen.
Just Aidan, that's just small margins again. We had a chance there. All we needed was a break of a ball there. We could have taken it and got a score out of it, but no, straight away, just a break got away from us. We just needed one small touch, lads, we could get it.
White with the kick out now again. He gives it to Donovan. Donovan out. Breaks out the field, trying to make, but he's going to get battled up. He's not. He's away again, but he gives it back here now to Micheál McSweeney. Micheál McSweeney now gives it out here over to Owen Kelly. Owen Kelly now on the far side of the field. Owen Kelly looking for support and looking for people to move. And he caught. He hopped it twice. The Rator, he hopped it twice. Hard luck, Owen. Hard luck. Hard luck. It could happen to anyone. It was just waiting for someone to move and no one moved for him. But to be fair to the players, they must be out on their feet at this stage. But they're certainly trying. Here away come the Bears. This could spell danger now. They're lining up to come in here. And in comes Murray again. This fella's an accurate guy. He takes a shot and it's over the bar. And that... The score now reads St.Finbarrs 14 points. Newcestown 1 goal and 7. Newcestown certainly would need a score with 60 minutes gone, and whatever will be added on. What did he say there for the add-on, Mike? 4 minutes to be added on. Oh, the ball is intercepted, but Garrod Donovan has it. But he's been tackled hard, but he breaks loose again. And he's fouled, and it's a free in. Newcestown tipping in a bit slow there. Danny Toomey now lets a high one in there. Corrakino trying to win it. He has it. Oh, he's fouled there, surely. No, the referee said that certainly looked like a penalty in Newcestown. Oh, dear. It seems to be very difficult to get a free this time. But we'll follow the play. Away come the Bears again. They certainly seem to be trying to keep control, but Newcestown almost caught him there. And away comes Owen Finn. Owen Finn up this side of the field now. Owen Finn gives it out here again to... Colin Deneen has it, but he's been held up. It's a free out. It has to be a free, surely. We don't seem to be much bothering any frees at this side of the field, but Buckley has it now, the centre forward. The young Buckley gives it out here to Danny Toomey. Danny Toomey slips a lovely ball over here now to, is that Luke Mead? Luke Mead with a lovely shimmy. Luke Mead gives it inside to Ty Toomey, gives it on here inside to Cian. Cian Toomey gives it back out to his brother, but the ball is broken. But we have it again. He's fouled. He has to be fouled. It's a free for Newcestown. A free for Newcestown right in front of the goal, about 30 metres out from goal. And it looks like Buckley is after hurting his ankle there. But that guy won't give up too easy, I can tell you. Now the clock says 61 and a half minutes gone. There's another couple of minutes to go. Daniel Toomey standing over the ball now. And put this one over the bar. It would be, we'd have it down to a one-score game, and you'd never know anything could happen. Danny Toomey punts it, and it's over the bar, and that brings Newcestown to 1-8. The Bar's 14 points, 3 points between them. That's all that's between them. If Newcestown can win this kick out now and pile on the pressure, you'd never know. They're certainly, Mike, you could only be very proud of these lads this evening. They're absolutely give it their all. O'Neill with the kick out. Up goes Maguire. Is fisted away. Donovan has it. He's fouled, but he's left off. He's been held up, and absolutely they're just fouling. Persistent fouling, it seems to be. Colm Deneen. Colm Deneen lets a lovely lobbing ball in. Oh, Corrakino, my goodness, just popped off his hand. Well, if he grabbed it, 'twas a sure goal. Nevertheless, It was a lovely ball in there. It was floated in, and Cork just, I'd say, he had the move made before he actually got the ball. But certainly we're playing out of our skin here this evening. There's no doubt about it. You could only be very proud of these lads. O'Neill with the kick out now. The Raytor said it rolled off the pin, and away we go again. Comes out to this side now. Maguire looking to win it, and Maguire wins it. A fine feeling there, and he lets it across here into the middle. He gives it back out there now to Scully. Scully now gives it back over here now to Keane. Keane back out to Maguire. On to Keane again. Keane now gives it out here. They're playing catch ball here. They're playing trying to keep the ball here now, but Newcestown starting to pile on. But away they come again. And away, man running through the middle. Oh, this is danger for Newcestown, and away it goes. Line now. He gives it outside. Great tackle there. Great tackle by Newcestown. And Newcestown have it. Newcestown have it again, and away they come. And they have now to cut on the knee now. Cut on the knee now in the middle of the field. Here he goes and trying to control. He's after losing it. Oh dear, he has it again. He better give it back here to Fionn Keane. Fionn Keane over to Danny Toomey. Danny Toomey, Cara Keane roaring for it inside. Danny Toomey now lets it out to his brother, Tig. Tig lets it out here again to Kelleher. Kelleher gives it on up here to Deneen. Deneen now lets it into Toomey. Toomey lobs a high ball in there to the square. It's fisted, and it goes wide. It goes wide. A wide ball. The clock reads 64 minutes, 45 seconds. So whether he's going to blow or whether there'll be one more play, we'll just have to wait and see. But certainly it has been an outstanding performance by the Newcestown team here this evening. Indeed, they can hold their heads up very high. No, he's not blowing for a jet. We might have one more play. There might be a chance of an equalising goal here, Mike.
It could happen yet. No, unfortunately.
Oh dear, no indeed. But well done, fair play. Congratulations to St.Finbarrs, but well done to our own boys, Newcestown. They were absolutely fantastic. They've given us some years' entertainment, Mike.
Absolutely, Edinburgh. You couldn't, for a man, each one of them were absolutely outstanding today. Just ran. And you could see in the last 2 or 3 minutes there, they were just out on their feet, and they still got up and they still ran and kept on going. So credit where credit's due. They were absolutely outstanding.
Well, I'll just have to say that it has been a pleasure to be working here with Mike all year. Mike Minan is our PRO, and what a wonderful job he has done in ensuring that the people at home could see the matches. He's organised all the setup for the streaming, and he's doing a wonderful job there. Yours truly here, Aidan O'Rourke, doing the best I can. Wouldn't be the greatest commentator, but certainly know me Hall or a hectic. But at the same time, we hope that you enjoyed it. To our sponsors again, we'd like to thank you so much for the wonderful sponsorship you've given this year to Finbar Gallivan's sponsors there in Bandon, the Skoda dealers, and to Bale na Blah shop for the wonderful sponsorship for our underage. We'd also, of course, like to say that this week has been an extremely tough week for the club, in the passing of our wonderful secretary Jimmy O'Mahony, and what service that man has given to this great club, and it's something that will never be forgotten. He'll always be remembered. Every time you turn into the pitch, you'll remember the great Jimmy O'Mahony. And indeed, it was lovely to see a fitting tribute in the pitch with all the young lads, social distancing right around the field on Monday, when his cortege came in and stayed for a moment or two and moved off back down for his mass and his burial after. Again, to all the team there, to their wonderful selectors, they've certainly put in some year. Our hurlers, likewise, they have been a credit to the club. We're so proud of you lads, and don't have any worries. We'll be back next year, bigger and better, and we'll go a stage further with God's help, when possibly there'll be a better structure that we won't be asked to play 2 games in 3 days. But look, as Jimmy Maney always said, move on, play the next game, and that was that. So, ladies and gentlemen, from here in Páirc Uí Chaoimh, in this wonderful stadium, on a scoreline of the Bars 14 points, Newcestown 1 goal and 8, we'll say good night, God bless, and we hope You can open the bottle of wine and have a little sip now, and we'll join you later, maybe for one for commiserations. Thank you very much. Over and out.